So what the hell were we doing again? Oh right, getting gas and then going to visit the crime scene. That's what we were doing. Also, if you notice that I seem to be like a block or two back from where I was when the last video ended, that may or may not be because I accidentally deleted the last episode before exporting it in a proper format and therefore had to go back and replay the last two episodes. That didn't happen. That didn't happen at all. If somebody tells you it happened, they're a goddamn liar. And you should stop being friends with them. Anyways, let's go get gas. Let's go get gas. I'm an idiot. Alright, let's meet... Oh, you're right. Paul Phoenix. He let himself go. The Tekken tournaments don't pay what they used to. He got out of shape. He's lost all contact with martial law. And now here he is. Camoing in Deadly Premonition with some terrible reverb. And oh, he's got a grill. I did not notice the grill every other time I've seen this game. Yeah, this is Jack the Raging Bull.
I'm Francis.
He is ridiculous, as are most of the characters in this game, but he is especially so.
Do you have any info on Anna or any suspicious individuals?
You'll also notice he has no neck. His stocky chest cavity just seems to go directly into his head. There's just this big, thick column that's not quite a neck. To call that a neck would be understating it. Also, he's an asshole.
Act like one and shut the mouth.
He's kind of a dick. He says, I don't talk with customers. Now let me fill up your fucking car. He also likes to spit a lot. Without actually spitting, you notice his mouth doesn't really move, he just kind of moves his head. I can also give him money, and he'll give me information on side quests, but you know what? Fuck that. I'm just gonna fill up my car, you asshole. And then he'll fill up my car. The screen goes completely black, which is terrifying. No animation for that. There is an animation for getting your car washed, which for some reason repairs all damage. Don't ask me why. The animation is him going, I spit on your windshield. And then just kind of like, watch it. Just kind of wipes your windshield awkwardly with his hand. He's like, that's good enough. Car's clean. Clean enough for Greenville. Get the fuck off my lot. And we're not going to pay him extra money to get information because, fuck him. We don't want to do that. I'm done. Yeah, see you too, craphead. What are you, 5, craphead? Really? Goes back to his ramshackle-ass gas station. Whatever. We've got places to go. I need to recheck the map because I don't know where the fuck I'm going. As I said, I may or may not be starting this again. Oh, where's the stupid fucking map? I'm swearing a lot today. I don't mean to. Circumstances and all. So let's see. I need to go here, and then on just by the milk barn. I need to turn, go this way, cross the railroad tracks, keep going till I hit the weird tunnel. Go up the tunnel, take the right. Got it. I remember now. Yes, I know enough about this game that I've got it all. I've got most of this map. I wouldn't say committed to memory, but I'm familiarized with it. I could find my way around town if I needed on a bad Sunday, if you know what I mean. And then that's the milk barn. Pull a screeching, halting right.
Agent Morgan.
Just shut up, George.
Maybe we should cut the chit.
I was getting gas, man.
George is right.
I needed to get gas or we wouldn't have actually made it there. Don't be assholes about this. Already losing car health because I've taken all these like dips and bumps real hard because I'm gonna get to this goddamn forest park because they were mean enough to put mission objectives one on one side of the map and then the next one immediately on the other side because of course they did. What's that? Pacing? No, we need to have a big long half-hour driving in the middle. That makes things feel good. That's how you know people are being entertained. Passing the graveyard on the right up ahead. Again, sad that I know that. There it is. There's graveyard. See if I can get a look at it yet. There it is. Nice graveyard. I'd be buried there. Seems pretty. Ah, peaceful Pacific Northwestern climes. Always relaxing for the blood pressure. drive these nice long winding roads. And by winding, I just mean like it's got these weird moguls, not actually winding. Go to the nice forest. Ignore these weird hills that seem to encompass all the roads because they don't want us off-roading in any way, shape, or form. Because the map is large, but not actually explorable. There's our turnoff up ahead. The sign will say Forest Park, though I'm going to drive past it too fast to read. It kind of says Forest Park. Velvet Falls is what it says. Shut up, we're not talking that much. We've been driving in dread silence for the last, like, 20, 30 minutes. Don't be dicks about this. You're the ones who said I couldn't put on the radio. Or the ones who mandated there are no radios and cars in Greenville, or whatever, because it's just not cool, man. Nobody wants to drive in a silent car for hours on end with people awkwardly staring them in the neck. Because that's what's going on. Oh well, we'll get there soon. And then we'll do story things. And then we'll proceed to do other story things. It's just gonna take a while. Just gonna take a little while. Look at that. Look how good that mountain looks. Yeah. The big green texture goes up to infinity. It's beautiful is what it is. So tempted to just drive into that van. See what happens. The answer is not much. I don't even think my car takes damage. Like, it'll take damage, but it won't look like it takes damage. So, wow, I'm really glad I got gas. We are already down to 78%. I would have made it here, but there would not have been much gas left in this car, and I don't know if this is the next car I'm going to use. Also, I just realized the license plate, it says Spy Fiction, which is another Swery 65 game. Though I've not actually played Spy Fiction. I have no clue if it's any good or not. It's a PS2 game. I'd have to go find it. I don't have any particular want to go do so. So, you know, don't expect to play through anytime soon. Where are we going? Going to the right. That green circle. You'll see it in a second. Yeah, there's green circle. Oh, frame rate when you jump into a cutscene like that. Not great. Greenville Forest Park. 1968. Lovely. Canada was formed, they're like, fuck it, now we need a forest park.
Is this government land?
No, it's private land.
No, it's private. Owned by Harry.
This whole area?
That's right. Mr. Stewart has rolls in baller cash.
Right. I'm sure I mentioned that he owns pretty much the whole town.
I was being literal about that. You thought I meant buildings, because that would have been sensible. But rather I meant he literally owns the land of the town.
Zach, did you hear that? This entire park. A rich man's personal
It's
playground.
not really a personal playground.
This country rich folk.
It's a
are
public
amazing.
park, man. People are able to come in. Personal would mean it's, you know, just his. It's got statues of him everywhere or something. It's not that. It's just, he liked the forest. He bought it and then he opened it up to the public because Mr. Stewart's kind of a cool guy, even though he's super creeps.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please call me.
There you go.
It's what everyone calls me.
I think everyone would know that at this point. Look
That I am, son. I keep these.
at his hair. It's just, it's not right now, but it wavers in the breeze.
Well,
He's trying to
you're
look
gonna find
majestic.
out. Well, I used to be a tree surgeon.
That's a thing.
And these two
Trees get hurt.
started the bond.
I'm not 100% sure what a tree surgeon does exactly, but that is a thing.
Isaiah.
We're creepy. Yep, I get it. Oh, face! He's also creepy. Look at those little chiclet teeth. That's the worst part. Is the teeth are the worst part.
You see,
It's one big texture of tiny, tiny teeth.
just like in
I will see those in my nightmare.
We gotta keep an eye on these two.
They're probably the
We
murderers.
talk away from the boys. I want to help your investigation, but I don't want them to.
These
hear
kids
it.
don't know no need to know about your murders or your rock and roll.
Thank you.
I don't know why I was stuttering there.
Hold on. Don't
Because why not? Also, York's just butting into this conversation now.
These children were the first to witness the crime scene.
So I want to traumatize them. If I don't get to traumatize them, I don't get off. That's why I came out here.
What really happened to Anna?
That's what the FBI is all about, traumatizing children.
You agree with me, right, Zach?
How hard
I don't care.
Do you ever think
Look at Jimmy, he's like, I gotta defend these kids.
Emily's right.
He's gonna traumatize them with words. I need to physically defend them.
Investigation. Children see things in pure, simple terms. They may have seen something we adults would never spot.
Alright, that's
And they are here at our
somewhat
request.
flimsy logic, but I get it.
We could at least chat with them and see if they want to make a statement.
Are you serious?
That's a good
I never
question.
joke about matters like
You
this.
joke about many things. Ah!
Oh my God.
Every time someone smiles, it's awful.
Don't worry.
People should not smile in this game. It's putting a law on the Greenville books. Hide them teeth. They don't look good. Anyways, I need to do this first person for some reason. I don't know why they make me do this in first person.
Isaiah,
Also, they look off to the side as though I'm over there, though I'm clearly in the middle.
find here.
Anna, she was so pretty. She had a red dress
This
on.
these
Her
animations,
hair was
these animations
shiny.
remind me of another Swery 65 game. Well, not his game, but one he worked on, which is Tomba 2. This hands up to the mouth animation. It reminds me of that, specifically the way some of the NPCs would talk. It's very strange. It's clear that he's brought some stuff along since the PlayStation 1
She
days.
was a goddess.
Also, yeah, they're totally traumatized. They're like, oh, she was a super dead goddess, and now we think goddesses of the forest look like murdered ladies. That means we're gonna have real fucked up relationships when we're older, because we think
sure she
spiritual
was one of
deities
those animals
look
you
like
met.
murdered dead ladies.
Yeah, of course.
Blood means they're holy.
Information, boys.
Blood for the blood gods, they say. Alright, now it's time to profile. The sky goes crazy for really no reason.
Okay,
And we need to profile the tree
is
and
where
figure
I
out
find
what's
it.
going on.
and that means our unsub,
Yes,
our unknown subject.
you
was
really
here
did
too.
not need to use the term unsub.
What happened here?
It's like I better smoke to figure it out. Start profiling! So normally I'd skip all this stuff because this is kind of the key profiling one. We'll show it. You see a bunch of static. And you'll hear some stuff occasionally. Murmurs. Get a little bit of dialogue. There you go. Yep. Everyone's real sad about the fact that the TV's not working. See? She's super pissed. Crap jeez. I hate this TV not working. No, that's not what happened. We need to find out the truth by uncovering those things bit by bit, which we will get by finding individual clues. Now, we could watch each one of those, but I'm not going to because it's boring. It's just that same sequence over here with pictures added in. We're going to wait till we found them all, and then I'll show the full picture, and you'll see what I mean. Because no one wants to watch that same thing 4 times in a row. 6, actually, technically. You see with nothing. 5, no, 5. 6 you see with nothing, and then 1 for each thing you find. You can see the clues down there. First, we look at this. Look, Zach, the depression in the grass. Dude was kneeling. That's what that means. I'd say that's 2 bent depressions in the ground, not 2 bent pieces of the grass, but hey, that's just me. Skip that. 'Cause I don't want to see it. Or no, maybe the kneeling is over here. I don't know. Whatever. Picture of a vest with holes. Take this item. Alright. Got a picture of a vest with holes. And profile some more. Skip it again. And York's just like, alright, that's great. Look around here a little bit. There's stuff back there. We might as well go back there. Where's my mission knife? Need to destroy these things, because I'm not going to shoot them down. Though I will go back here and try not to blow myself up in the process of doing this. I love that sound. That is what explosions sound like. They just sound like lasers. Sound like lasers flying out through the goddamn sky. Also, this is an infinite stash of pickles. So, stock up. I've got all the pickles I need. Don't want too many. Don't want too few. I'm going to talk to George. Say what's up to George. Yo, George, let's talk.
As you requested, we have permission to stay and look around as needed.
Lovely. Also, I don't know when it started raining.
I'm doing.
It wasn't raining when we were talking to the kids. It's very weird.
Crime Investigation 101. We might uncover some further evidence.
Nah.
My men have covered this already.
Your men are incompetent.
I seriously
You
doubt
hired
there's
Thomas.
something else to find.
Well, then you and Emily can wait.
You hired the man who spends more time thinking about squirrels than he does about, you know, basic police files, which are his job. Oh, there's another clue. Let's grab that real quick. Not the mission knife. Mission knife is not what I need. I need this and shoot that thing down. Let things get a little Resident Evil 4 up in here. I do like the way it flew out of there, though. Missing piece of a pinheel shoe. I'd call that just a high heel, or just the heel of a shoe. Pinheel shoe seems rather specific, but whatever. I don't know. I don't know ladies' shoes. I don't know if that's even a thing. I don't know if that's bad translation or just me not knowing stuff. Who knows? World of imagination and mystery, what that is. Knock all that shit down. Knock some more shit down. Not gonna use the gun, because the gun takes forever. Get rid of that. Get my gun back out, because I think that's the last of the stuff. Because there is one more of these things right here. I could potentially probably hit it from the ground, but I decided to come up here to do it. Come on. Oh, reticle. Fire. Lands up here. Chipped with rusted metal dust. And that will be all the things. Now we can watch the profiling. But first, George and York have to talk a little bit. I'm not wearing my slicker anymore. It's still raining, though. Yep. He's like, huh. Vests. Also, now it's not raining, but it sounds like it's raining.
It's upside down.
What the hell happened to the rain?
I guess this is meant to be an anti-peace sentiment then.
Maybe? I don't know.
These holes on the ground were made by
The stiletto heel. See, I would have gotten that more than
all
pinheel.
around here, and this depression.
Those are clearly knee prints.
Agent Morgan, I see what happened here.
For George to give us his theory. It's totally going to be smart.
Put on her shoes.
Yes.
Really enjoying it.
Why'd your voice get all quiet, George?
He knelt down. And
What?
disgusting.
What are you referring to, George? That sounds...
George, you certainly have a vivid imagination.
You've been looking at a bunch of weird porn again, haven't you, George?
Don't you think
It's okay. We get it. It's a small town.
What was his name again?
It's quiet here.
Hollywood
Not much to
producer.
do. I understand.
That's right. Joel
Schumacher? Apparently York is friends with Joel Schumacher. He wants to introduce him to George.
Cusack.
They're gonna make the next Batman movie. You thought he was done? No, he's gonna come back.
Profiling is a little different from writing.
It's gonna be even better than ever.
An idea being interesting doesn't make it fact.
That is true. That's very true.
Let me enlighten you, George. The footprints reveal that one of the heels were missing from the shoes.
York's so smart.
And they're
Now we.
different
Oh man, I just
from
realized how
heels
all the
that
grass is
we
in
see
straight
often.
lines. That's terrible. It looks like someone just like
It would be even more
fiddled around with the grass tool. It's like,
interesting
just
to reveal
drew some lines around.
do as you suggested. If you want proof, go ahead and try.
Let's
for
not.
yourself.
Let's not ever specify what George was doing, what George was thinking about, or talking about, or what. Because I can think of two specific things it could be, and neither of them would be pleasant. Now for profiling starts. It's like a rolling start, but smarter. But not as good. Nothing beats rolling start. Yeah, so now because we've got these pictures, we can see the picture that corresponds to the thing up there, we know what happens, kind of. See the raincoat killer be like, oh no, oh my god, how did I kill you? Why did I do that? I'm so dumb. Crap cheese. Yep, someone else was at the scene is what we know. That's what we have learned. Oh, that's not... That leaf was not supposed to be in frame there. That was not, that was not planned.
Just like the twins said, she was a
A
goddess.
goddess of the forest.
The unsung
It's not...
or unknown subject.
Okay, you get to use one or the other. You say unknown subject or you say unsub. You don't get to keep saying both.
Once dead Anna was transformed from an object of despite.
That's not how you use the word despite. You'd use the word spite there, perhaps, not despite.
The steps are close coming up to the body, and then farther apart going away.
There was a reason to hurry away then.
That settles it then, George. Miss Stiletto Heels.
York has the
is
best names for people.
She's not the murderer. No one runs away from an
That's...
object of worship.
Well, again, that's a very weird thing to state specifically as fact. No one runs away from an object of worship. That's never happened in the history of man. It is empirical proof that the person was, clearly
Also,
worried for
One
something.
who took
Wasn't just perturbed by the corpse hanging in the tree.
whatever it was Anna was holding on to in her hand.
But why? Why did she leave her here?
Only Miss Stiletto Heels knows the reason
Better
for
go
that.
find her then.
She might know something about the man with the reversed peace mark, too.
George is like, I don't cotton to hippies.
How many women wear high stiletto heels in this town, do you think?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh, Emily's like, I'm back. I know I wasn't helping, but I'm back now.
I do too, before you ask.
She's like, it's the country. Everybody likes high stiletto heels. Also, I brought you an ashtray because you're a horrible monster who doesn't know how to smoke responsibly. You smoke too much and you barely put those things away.
Don't keep me in the dark.
Except,
Who might this
this is
elegant lady
weird
be?
because he has an ashtray. He's got that little Solid Snake cylinder one. We saw him use it earlier. So what the hell? Why did? So she brought it to him.
Couple days.
Her bringing it to him is just like a weird affectation, basically. It's just them being like, oh, we felt like having Emily bring him an ashtray. And she's just like, why the fuck am I bringing him an ashtray?
Where in town can you find something like this? It should be a building that isn't used anymore. With either a lot
Rusted
of
metal chip is entirely
something like that.
like non-specific.
Old lumber.
Though apparently specific enough for them. Old lumber mill it is, I guess.
To really get this show on the road.
All right.
Could you guide me to this perfect setting for extravagant murder?
Okay, don't sound all excited, man. You're gonna sound like you did it, or that you're getting off on it. Either way, it's not good. It's not what you want your impression here to be. Uh-huh. All right. I've completed this chapter or whatever. Let's save it up. Cuz there's going to be a save point showing up in a second here. Yeah, there it is. And we'll come back next week on Tuesday with the inevitable long drive to the lumber mill and the lumber mill. So until then, have a good one, guys. Later.